Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for riding the Lookout Mountain Incline Railway. For your safety and the safety of those around you, we ask that you remain seated the entire time this car is in motion. Please enjoy your ride up the mountain.
Welcome aboard the Lookout Mountain Incline Railway, the world's steepest passenger railway and America's most amazing mile. Our incline car will travel nearly 1 mile straight up the face of Lookout Mountain at a speed of 600 feet per minute, reaching an altitude of 4,100 feet above sea level. The car in which you are riding was installed in March 2020. Each car is steel and is specially built for the incline at an 18-degree angle. Each car is 42 feet long and weighs 12 tons. Two 1¼ wire-inch cables carry the incline cars up and down the mountain. You should feel more comfortable about your ride, knowing that the cables have a combined strength of 142 tons. The cables are fastened under one car, wound around huge drums in the machine room at the top of the mountain, and connected underneath the other car, so that the cars act as two legs on a pulley. When one car comes up, the other car comes down. The entire cable system is changed every 3 years. Other safety features are an Otis elevator safety button, which automatically locks the cars down if they go above a speed of 10 miles per hour. A giant automatic brake in the incline railway's machine room will lock down the cars in the case of a power failure, and there are manual brakes which can be used by the operators as well. In recognition of the incline railway's historically significant role in unique mechanical design, in 1974, it was designated as a National Historic Site by the United States Department of the Interior. Also, in 1991, it was designated as a National Historic Mechanical Engineering Landmark by the American Society of Mechanical Engineers. The incline began making history 125 years in the electrical system. Today, the two 120-horsepower motors, huge drum gears, and other operating machinery that provide power for the car can be seen at the top of the station through a viewing area, and not to be missed part of your incline experience today. Lookout Mountain is part of the Cumberland Mountains, part of the Appalachian chain, as are the Great Smoky Mountains. Lookout Mountain is the southernmost mountain in the Appalachians. Many of the mountain residents use the incline sometimes as their only link to the top of the mountain when we have ice and snow, which is luckily not too often. The incline has also been used by all freight, mail, and school children. As the incline is the fastest mode of transportation up and down the mountain, it has also helped mothers get to the hospital on time. There have also been several weddings aboard the incline while the cars climb the mountain. As the incline climbs historic Lookout Mountain, it will travel through the cities of Chattanooga and Lookout Mountain, as well as Hamilton County and the Chickamauga and Chattanooga National Military Battlefield. Traveling up the mountain, you'll notice the temperature is cooler, since there is an approximate 8-degree temperature difference between the Chattanooga Valley and Lookout Mountain stations. The grade of the track at the steepest point near the top is 72.7%, giving the incline the unique distinction of being the steepest passenger railway in the world. When we reach the top, visit our observation deck, the highest observation points on Lookout Mountain, for a breathtaking view of the Chattanooga Valley. On a clear day, you can see 6 states. For those of you who enjoy history, plan to visit Point Park, located 3 blocks from the Lookout Mountain Station. Point Park is part of the Chickamauga and Chattanooga National Military Park, the nation's oldest and largest of its kind. In the Civil War, battle above the clouds. Another problem in defending the mountain, as the soldiers lowered their cannons to fire up the troops coming up from the mountain below, the cannonball would roll out of the cannon barrel. When General Grant was on Lookout Mountain in 1863, it took him nearly 4 hours over very rough roads to reach the top. But as every visitor to the Point Park area discovers, it's worth the effort. Today, the Incline Railway takes you almost a mile straight up Lookout Mountain in about 10 minutes. At Point Park, you too can marvel at the view that General Grant saw of the Tennessee River Valley, 1,500 feet below. For a more unique look into Civil War history, be sure and visit the Point Park Visitor Center and Battles for Chattanooga Electric Mountain Museum. We hope you enjoyed your ride on the Incline. When you reach the Lookout Mountain Station, take your time and enjoy shopping, the observation decks, machine room, and the Incline Centennial Photo History exhibit. On behalf of all Carter employees, we hope you have a nice visit on historic Lookout Mountain. If there's anything we can do to make your visit with us more special, please don't hesitate to ask us.
If you look back this way, you'll see the steepest part of the ride.
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah.
There was a wildfire December 7th last year, and it took out the part that we're going across now. It burned up this part. You can look on either side and see the burning vegetation. These telephone poles, you can see where they were scorched. We had to replace 200 cross ties. The fire was so hot that the rail made it look like a letter S. It snapped the cable that pulls the cars up the mountain. No one was on the cars, but they cleared up for about 100 feet before the emergency brake set. Our first day open was July 14th, but they As we approach the upper station, we ask that you remain seated until the car comes to a complete stop. Once you exit, upstairs there are 2 observation decks. Downstairs, there's viewing windows and machines that operate these cars up and down the mountain. They also have a gift shop. They sell refreshments in this gift shop, but please keep in mind no food or drinks are allowed on the cars. Right now, these cars are departing about every 20 minutes.